I know you guys are thinking it's been an entire 11 hours and he's not come with any new. No properties, no showings, what's going on? Well, you'd be wrong. We're at this beautiful property here in can you flip? There we go. This property's been on the market for 1 day, list price $435,000 in Southeast DC. You will find that it is right at about just over 1,400 square feet. Staging has been beautifully done. Gas, fireplace, fully finished basement. We'll check that out here in a moment. This bump out extension really just adds something to it. The backyard, oh, not yet. A little bit of anticipation. Wait for it. This bump out extension really just adds something to it. The backyard, oh, not yet. A little bit of anticipation. Wait for it. Hardwood fireplace. I don't know if it's I think it's staged for like a kids area. The way the world is moving, I don't want to touch any children's toys. Full bath here, boom. I think that's my client texting. Let me see. Oh my gosh, all these phones. Yep, off I go. So there's a coat closet here on the main level. What is this? Oh, they painted this black. Okay. Interesting. A remote. This is an alarm. Okay. Temporary alarm. Got it. Okay. Can't wait to switch out the railings in my house for something like this. Okay. Petite chambre. Okay. Have these lights at the home here. Maybe not my first option. Nice large windows. All right, the wash closet here. Nicely done there. Like a little counter space. You never know when you need to put some facial products here, some moisturizers, plural over here, and then you can just look at yourself. Oh my goodness. Don't judge me because I'm plain clothes. My client prefers that I not dress up. Oh, okay. Very hotel. Okay. And then this would be the master. Again, those lights. Double closet doors. Me gusto. I like it. Hopefully he likes it. All right, let's walk around to the patio. So you're gonna walk to the back. I love this brick here. This adds a level of elegance. The landscaping's nice. Nice area for a petite grill or a large grill. Love the side yard for entertaining. And then you can recess down further. Oh, there's exterior doors here. And you have a second patio here, all brick everything. And then you have this lawn area. And does anyone know what I'm going to say? This is just a little sprinkle of land here in DC. Not a lot for you to tend to, but tons of value. I was never born to be a rapper. I'm going to stick to real estate. But really a lovely home. Lovely home. Well, hello, good people. Me and my gator are back at another wonderful property. We're here in DC, actually in the Anacostia area. We'll be looking at a property that's listed for $459,000. As you can see, we're here in the kitchen. You have the granite countertop and surfaces, stainless steel appliances. Your refrigerator will be on the other side, but really occupies this area, gives you a view, flip it around. You'll go into what could be a separate dining or entertaining area. There looks like there was once a pass-through window here that's been sealed. Ooh, a pigeon. Hello. Oh, you don't have to leave. Okay. Let's check out the rest of the house. All right, so we're here in the living room space. Covered porch. Is my client here? Nope. Upstairs we go. Almost failed. There's a building right next door, so they buttress right next to each other. Maybe buttress is too strong of a word. They're not that close in proximity, but they're close enough. And it does not appear to be any overlapping windows. So you'll have that sense of privacy. If you're like me, when you're at home, you truly are at home. Which is why I don't record when I'm at home. Not often. It's a nice bathroom space. And then here we have another standard size room for DC. There'll be 2 closets here, so we'll assume that's gonna be the master. So funny, I was going to properties and agents have been there and they've been saying, and this is the owner's room, the owner's, and I'm like, child. But I appreciate your effort though. Let's go to the basement. Okay, not full headspace clearance, but tall enough for me. Washer and dryer. Smells really fresh down here. Cause I'm nosy. Okay, yeah, HVAC. Looks fairly new. Water heater. Okay. This is the front of the house, and you can see the proximity of the buildings. They've shed almost wall this off, but there's no real windows on the side. So you do have the sense of privacy. Covered porch. All right, so we're leaving the property, and I think overall it's a great property to get access into the district. I think the home is probably about $30,000 overvalued. A few things that I noted: there's paneling still on the wall, and that's just something that's easily to reconcile. So versus leaving the paneling on the wall, it just makes a lot more sense. I think also a lot of people underestimate, and leave your comments below. I think just because you have a house, like, you're still obligated to do a level of quality improvements or renovations to it, whether you're a developer or you live there personally. And so one thing that I noted is that there's a slope in the cabinets that were installed. It almost looked like they didn't use a level, and so there was a gap. The gap was uneven, and it dipped down and closed down. So while even at home may have settling, there's ways to adjust for that. There's carpentry techniques, and so it really matters. Again, you know what I say, you don't know what's behind those walls till you get behind those walls. That's just my review on that property. Well, actually, this is a really good lesson to all the buyers. So this particular client was late, not only late by a couple minutes, but late by almost 10 or 15 minutes. Because there's so much activity on listings, agents are having to stack properties up in 15-minute showing windows. Typically, we were stacking properties up in 45-minute windows, but because inventory is so extremely tight, it means that so many people are looking at properties, which means that so many people need to be in line to look at properties, which means that being on time is going to make the difference between whether or not you see a property that day and potentially lose out because you didn't submit your offer on time or not. Luckily, offers aren't due for this property until next week, but it's always important to be prompt. So we are back at this beauty. We are going to log into her. Oh, my sweet mulligans. Someone is here during my showing time. My client got here first, so we got inside first. That's all that matters. Turn around. Does anyone else have this camera? I'm just not tech savvy. Maybe that's the issue. If you recall, you'll probably see this in my story from earlier. They added this bump out, which I think I'm gonna do to my house when If you recall, you'll probably see this in my story from earlier. They added this bump out, which I think I'm gonna do to my house when enough of you guys decide to buy a house so I can do the renovations. Boom. What I would do here is add a little deck. Just extend it just a wee bit further, you know. That's me. You can walk around into your kitchen, your cuisine. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Un petit chambre, une autre chambre. A closet. Boom. Y'all saw this yesterday. Y'all know what's up. Okay, here they go. Okay. Do. Baby shark. Do. Baby shark. Do. Baby shark. Mommy shark. Do. I just really want to read. So this property, as you guys have seen, is beautifully done. But one of the advantages of looking at a property while it is raining is that you get to see how the water flows from the property and the roof. Here's an example where this is probably something you never would have seen without actually it raining or paid attention to, that this drain here, this gutter is not connected. So it doesn't siphon properly to the ground. And here you can see this is into the ground and it'll siphon away from the property. What will otherwise happen is that this water will continue over time, persist, erode the shingles, and it'll cause wear and tear in the roof line. That rot will extend throughout the infrastructure of the roof, and you'll have long-term structural integrity problems with the property. Let me take this mask off. So, something to keep in mind, and hopefully something that, if you're not working with me, then your realtor has the ability to, as I was saying before, Instagram rudely interrupted me. This is something that you would hope that you'd be able to see when the agent that you're working with is able to identify prior to the home inspection. So that way you can maximize the amount of information that you have available to make an informed decision possible. I'm Brandon, your trusted realtor. I think I have another client, another showing today, so more to come. So as promised, we are here at another showing. I'm waiting for my client to come. This is going to be some new construction. I actually posted this on my Instagram Instagram page. So this new construction is going to be a part of some additional or existing townhomes. While some of these don't all look like townhomes, these are all, they're a mix of like townhome and condos. This is a condo community. There are going to be 78 properties developed or built on this home. So they'll do a set, and then they will start on the funding from the sale of those will be used to build the next set, and so on until they get to their allotted number. You're looking at about 1,800 square feet, 3 levels for the unit. They are all pretty much standard. There's going to be a $15,000 seller concession or builder's credit that's going to be given with a 12-month builder warranty. Pretty good deal. There's a reservoir in the back of here. This actually sits in the low-lying area, so they are putting in a Fritz drain in the back there, in the back of these units, because you can see there's a hill. So as you can intimate, there'll be water runoff there. So this is going to be in the Capitol Heights community. You are going to be about 11 minutes from DC, or at least the DC line. You can see the rest of the rest of the land here where this has been undeveloped. These are all, again, like I said, this will be a condo association. I believe the condo association fee is going to be $139 under $170. Standard amenities, there's not going to be any assigned parking because everyone will have a garage. But as you can see, these units here, the older editions do not have garage parking. The newer ones will, and they will all buttress up against the back of this wooded area, so you won't have neighbors necessarily behind you that you're looking into. So pretty nice new construction. If you want to know more, let me know.
2 quartz top countertops, so this is the all white, and then there's the speckled like in the model. And another thing, and I'm not sure if Brandon mentioned this to you or not, but so are the dining room light and your fended lights. Because we install recessed light, it's hardwood in the model and it's carpet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the end units will come with an optional balcony for an additional $7,500. All of the fixtures will become pre-wired. So you really can see what can be done in this property when things are staged. Upstairs we go.
That's definitely a nice closet space for a townhouse. And with this bathroom, again, what you're seeing, what you're going to get, we actually made the shower a foot bigger. You kind of see how we have some void space back here, so we just moved everything back up with it.
So in the base, it'll be what side?
In all of them from here on out. In this building, it was built like, all of them were built like this, and then from building 2 on, we extended basically the shower pan part. With the tray ceiling standard, that's in every home. Yeah, that's in every home. And this is the other location for the speakers up here.
Yeah,